Catherine Drinker Bowen's historical novel, Miracle at Philadelphia, 1966, vividly recounts the framing of the Constitution by drawing upon the private and public writings of key figures involved. The narrative begins in May 1787, amid the sweltering heat and humidity of Philadelphia, where delegates assembled for the Constitutional Convention. Bowen describes the uncertainty among the delegates, who approached the proceedings with caution. The book introduces prominent figures, emphasizing the celebrity status of George Washington, who arrives to a hero's welcome and visits the renowned Benjamin Franklin. The convention officially commences the next day, but initially, only 2 states are represented. It takes 2 weeks before a sufficient number of delegates gather to initiate formal proceedings. The Virginia delegation, led by George Washington as the convention president, unveils an ambitious plan for a completely new constitution, proposing a federal government distinct from state governments. This proposal sparks controversy, particularly among those who fought in the Revolutionary War and are wary of any perceived compromise of the hard-won independence. Amid the stifling heat, daily debates ensue, addressing modifications to the existing Articles of Confederation, the new Constitution, and related matters. Edmund Randolph presents a version of the 3-branched government outlined in the Virginia proposals, leading to intense debate. Massachusetts introduces an alternative federal plan, causing tension and threats of delegations leaving. A final Virginia proposal, suggesting a chief executive, is met with concern, especially when James Wilson proposes a single individual for the role, raising fears of establishing a new monarchy. The idea of a directly elected Congress also sparks heated debate, with doubts about the common people's ability to make such decisions. The relentless heat serves as a backdrop to the intense deliberations shaping the foundation of the United States government. In the historical context Bowen explores, property was widely viewed as a prerequisite for freedom, with the belief that lacking property meant having no stake in society or government. Bowen observes the emerging regional disparities between northern and southern states, as well as conflicts between large and small states. Roger Sherman suggests tying representation to population, initially a dismissed idea later embraced. William Patterson of New Jersey protests the convention's leap to a new government rather than modifying the existing one, presenting a third federal government plan. James Madison advocates for the Virginia plan in a persuasive speech that gains convention support. Concerns of smaller states are addressed through the proposal of a second Congress chamber, the Senate, with equal state representation. Bowen reviews the perspectives of foreign visitors, highlighting Americans' perceived oddity and differences from Old World European traditions, anticipating these distinctions in the unique U.S. Constitution. Amid heated debates on issues like the Western Territory, slavery, and the structure of the new Congress, the convention faces the threat of dissolution. Numerous times, it appears that factions might abandon Philadelphia entirely. Despite this, the Constitution is ultimately formalized and ratified on September 17, with most delegates approving the final version. Benjamin Franklin, while expressing reservations, supports it as the best achievable plan and urges others to set aside doubts for the sake of the country's success. The Constitution is signed and submitted to the states for ratification, surprising the American people. Despite a flurry of articles both in favor and against it, the Constitution is ratified, establishing a new government. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did and be sure to subscribe. Thank you.